Alright, this is just a test, standing on top of the MGM Springfield Casino parking garage to make sure that my recording equipment is working. I'm not actually going into the casino. I just like stopping and parking on top of parking garages. Fucking dumbass.
Apologies make lousy parachutes.
Welcome to another Lone Wolfer Garage Moto Vlog. As always, I am your host, Lone Wolfer, and I am on my girl Bonnie, Bella, Dinah, and we are traveling a route that might seem a little familiar from a few vlogs ago, but this is a completely different vlog where it's not Laconia Bike Week. This is just me getting the fuck out of Dodge and doing some camping up in Vermont for the weekend. Yeah, I just needed to get away, do some thinking. I needed to roll around some options that I have in my head for the future and make a decision. Normally I would go that way, but today, because I did this in a vlog so recently, I wanted to go down this way to basically where Main Street begins in Brattleboro, as I descend into the city to stop at one of my favorite coffee shops, Mocha Joe's. No. You can fucking wait. This might be a lengthy... Oh no, wow. Usually that light takes for fucking ever. And I gotta get around this guy. Yeah, Brattleboro is it's a nice little town with some interesting quirks and not without some problems as well, but it looks like I'm gonna park right here. I don't think I'm gonna get any closer to Mocha Joe's and Sam's, but one of the reasons why I'm here is also to stop at Sam's. Oh, hey puppy dog, you look like a cutie. But I am here also to stop at Sam's Outdoor Outfitters, as it is tradition for me to buy wool socks when I come through Brattleboro here at Sam's. I am not sponsored by them, nor am I sponsored by Darn Tough Socks, made right here in Vermont, but those are the socks that I tend to buy. But yeah, there's Mocha Joe's over there, Yala, Vermont. Love that place. Some great falafel. And Sam's Outfitters. Let's go explore Brattleboro for a few minutes. Found a barbecue place with maybe the best name ever. Now let's find out if they have the best barbecue ever. That is some tasty pulled pork. Amazing surprise for my taste buds and my belly. So yeah, Father's Restaurant in Vermont. I think it was Westminster. I think that's what it's called. I'll correct that with a tag here. Operates Tasty Butts BBQ, and it is tasty. Oh, what was that's? Is that truck? Trying to be tough next to the dually? Well, you failed. But yeah, that was one of those things where, you know, you're just cruising down State Highway. I'm on Route 5 in Vermont on a little solo adventure, and I saw this place and it said Tasty Butts BBQ, and I was just like, okay, I gotta go find out if this is a joke, if this is for real, or if this is a chef with a real good sense of humor. And what I found out was it's a real good chef with a great sense of humor. I'm pretty sure that I met the owner. He looked like a father figure. He was carrying some brisket, and he was like, oh, nice day for a ride. He obviously saw me coming on the motorcycle, and he is very correct. This is a wonderful day for a ride. Some of you may notice that I am squidding it a little bit. Only got gloves on, no jacket. I'm still wearing boots, riding jeans, helmet. But yeah, it is very warm right now. It's actually very difficult to even have my helmet closed, but I need to talk about Tasty Butts BBQ. It was some good barbecue. I'm not gonna say it was the best barbecue I've ever had. Definitely the best name for a restaurant I think I've ever seen. Yeah, I got a pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw on top and a side of potato salad. It was not particularly my favorite type of potato salad. It didn't have any mustard mixed into it, so it was just straight mayo, potatoes, onions. I think some celery was in there, and a few spices. But I really like it when there's some mustard in my potato salad. I like my potato salad spicy, but I'm a spicy kind of guy. So now we are headed up towards where I will be camping for the evening at Wilgus State Park, right next to the Connecticut River, which is what I'm next to right now. The big old marsh area right here, and then the Connecticut River. Route 5 is cool like that, as it follows the Connecticut River pretty much a lot of the way, you know, through Massachusetts and Vermont. Pretty nice scenic ride. I wonder if NER or NAIR, or however you pronounce it, for New England Riders Group on Facebook and their own website, I wonder if they have a Route 5 ride on there. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've actually been enjoying seeing all the stuff on the New England Riders website and the Facebook page. Each month they do a New England Riders photo contest for a calendar that they put out each year. I submitted for August already because I did not actually know I was going to be coming up to Vermont, so I can't submit again for this month. But the picture I did take not far from my home in Deep River, Connecticut, I think it's a pretty place, and yeah, you don't have to go far away from home in New England for a good ride, but when you get a chance, it's always worth riding up to Vermont. So I am headed towards Wilgus, and I am going to do a night of camping. I am going to do something that I've actually never done, and that's use only a tarp for my shelter. I did pick up a new 10x10 tarp recently. I did try it out in the yard, gave it some nap time out in the middle of the day, but I never used it at night to make myself follow through with using it. I didn't bring other shelter options. I didn't bring my hammock, and I did not bring my tent. So yeah, technically I've done the tarp camping thing in a hammock, but never on the ground. This is going to be different, but not a whole lot different. The one thing I am apprehensive about is the lack of privacy. A little bit of privacy when I'm sleeping, especially to keep out some sunlight, is helpful. But I think I have a tarp configuration that will give me doors to have that little bit of privacy, along with feeling like I'm interacting more with my environment while I'm camping. But we shall see. The fuck was that? We're almost there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in, check in, get into my site, because it's after 2 o'clock, so I can actually do that. I ended up taking a roundabout route to get here, because I was on Route 5 north earlier, and I decided to kind of go around on Route 11 and stuff like that. Oh, we're here. This is Wilga State Park. It starts right here. Oh, some bikers. I'm going to wave. But yeah, I took the roundabout route. Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah. So much gas. And we are here. Let's pull in, get checked in, see where...
Your destination is on the left.
Oh, thanks Google. See where we're at. I don't remember which one we did. I wonder if they'd let me actually go to the group one if no one's there. The office now. That's the office now. Ooh. All right, we are in Site T9, right across from the bathhouse. I wonder if they have a sauna in there. No, they don't. But they do have decent showers. And clean toilets. Clean toilets are kind of a wonderful thing at a campground. I want to do one of these lean-tos one of these days. Extra parking and sites. That's 4. That's 5. I'm gonna guess this is 6. There's restrooms. There's 7. 8. Where's 9? Oh, I think I see 9. I see number 9. Let's pull in here like this. Oh, that is fun. Huh. The mighty Connecticut River. All right, we're here. But we're surrounded by douchebags. It's kind of why I hate public campgrounds. But gotta get set up. Let's get to it. Note to self. Remember to bring my tomahawk with the hammer on one side, because the ground here is way too hard. Or just hammock camp. Alright, so I got to set up what I'm going to sleep on. And what I got this week is a Trekology Luft UL80. It's a little hard to blow up with just your bells. So we're going to use the Trekology blow-up bag. right in here. And voila, it's inflated. Because the ground is so rocky, it's little tiny stones too. I don't want my sleeping pad to get ruined, and it's just good to have something on the ground underneath you. So we're going to use this emergency space tarp. So we got this mylar reflective material on one side, and then it's safety orange on the other in case I needed to, alert somebody of where I was. I'm not going to worry about that here. There's so many fucking people around. They're all annoying. But yeah, it's going to save my pad from having to sit on this terrible hard ground, all these little stones. And this pad, I used it for my Laconia bike week trip. About 4 inches thick. It's much better than the pad I was using before. And it has this kind of curve to it, which helps keep you in place. I haven't dealt with it in a cold environment, so I can't speak anything to its R value. In 50 degrees or above, it has been just fine. Because at least one of the nights was probably 48, 49 degrees when I was up in the White Mountains for Laconia Bike Week. I don't expect it to get below 60 here tonight. Maybe 60. I have plenty of blankets. Can always put this reflective mylar material on top and wrap it around to help reflect heat back at me so this thing doesn't just leach anything out of me. But again, I don't think that I'm going to have to worry about that. So next thing we're going to set up is our sleeping quilt. I got this one because I also like to hammock camp, and having a quilt is a little easier and more useful than a sleeping bag. And I found that, in a tent, it's actually better than a sleeping bag as well. But it comes in this nice compression sack. Get it out, let it loft up. Cool thing about this is that it has a foot box. It does come apart, and there are snaps here that help create the foot box. And this one is unique because I'm just sitting around the campsite and I'm cold. I can put it over myself like this, like a poncho. Pretty sweet. I prefer a hoodie though. It's so goddamn hot right now. I believe this is rated down to about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. I've never brought it down that far. 40s is where I've used it to. I do have a wool blanket and a sleeping bag liner, which I can use with this. I've never had to use it. I've just had them with me because, it's better to be prepared than freeze, right? The one drawback to this particular sleeping quilt is that there are no elastic bands to actually attach it to your sleeping pad. So that can be a little bit annoying. It can slip off, but honestly it's so hot I don't really care. I've considered putting some long pieces of Velcro hooked like right here and make a loop, but I really haven't been pushed to actually do it. So not gonna worry about it. So the next thing I got to get ready is pillow. I have one of these blow up outdoor Vitals pillows. I hate it. I actually had ordered 2 and they both failed. They were just leaking. I even put them in a tub of water to see where they were leaking from, and it was literally just everywhere. And then they sent me 2 more and I just haven't even blown it up. I prefer to just use a Wenzel
small camping pillow. One problem with pillows, especially ones this small, is that they can shift or move or disappear inside your tent or shelter very easily. So what I do is I actually attach them to the sleeping pad with a t-shirt. I can actually access both sides. Let's take that guy out. So there we go. T-shirt fits over the pad, pillow goes underneath. I know some of you might not be as large of a human being as I am, so you won't have an extra large t-shirt with you, but you can get an extra large t-shirt really cheap. So you might want to just invest in one that you bring camping with you. Just a thought. That's a pretty sweet view outside there. I think I'm actually going to get inside and lay down for a second. So yeah, look at that view. I think this is going to be a really nice sleeping setup. I'm really glad I pushed myself to do it this way.
All right, now that we have shelter taken care of, we have our place where we're gonna sleep. We will be protected from the rain if it decides to rain on us like it did a few minutes ago. Luckily, it missed me. I have stayed dry, so has Bonnie. We are good. There are still some clouds rolling through. There could be a storm or two, just maybe little ones. But now that we have our necessities taken care of, shelter, and technically I've already eaten. I don't really think I need to eat again, but I might pick up some sausages or something like that. It's always fun to eat meat on a stick over a campfire. But it is now time for some side quests. There are 2 specific side quests that I want to complete while I am up here today. I don't need to do them in order. This is just me saying what they are, but we'll see which one happens first. One of the side quests that I want to complete is ride over a covered bridge. No, it won't be the first time I've ever ridden over a covered bridge, but I definitely want to do it today on this trip. I just feel like it's something that's got to happen. And I think I know the perfect bridge to cross. It's one of significance and importance, and it holds a record and a place in our world. The other side quest, my other objective, is to get a Maple Creemie. Oh, for those of you who have never experienced a Maple Creemie, you need to find yourself in Vermont at some point in the future. Make plans to head to one of the most beautiful states, the Green Mountain State, and enjoy the delicacy that is the Maple Creemie. It goes by a couple different names, you know, just a maple soft serve ice cream, a maple cone, but specifically it is maple soft serve ice cream. It is fantastic, and we are gonna go find one, if not a few, because I'm a fat gluttonous fucking bastard. All right, so right now we are riding north on Route 5. We're going a little fast. I'm gonna bring it down to 40 like it's telling me to do. At least closer, 45. I don't know, this bike really hates 40 miles an hour. It's like 45 or 38. That's where it likes to be. There are a lot of motorcyclists out here in Vermont right now. I am getting very tired of waving, I will be honest, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it's courtesy. Oh, there's some goats. love goats. They're still cute. If I remember correctly, the covered bridge is coming up not too far on this here highway. So that might be the objective handled first. I'm not sure. If I see a Maple Creemie place, I might stop there first. I don't know. Well, hello, officer. I'm not doing anything wrong here. Oh, I see a sign that literally says covered bridge that way. And there's a sign that says no trucks. So that's where we're going. Looks like we're getting the bridge done first. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I can see it. I don't know if you folks can see it. So 15 miles per hour. Oh, covered bridges are just so fucking cool. Wow, that was a big fucking bug that just hit me. It just got real dark. I hope you guys can see this. This is really spooky. It's not sketchy. It's actually quite solid. It feels kind of nice. Alright. Seems like we're in a standoff of some sort. Can we go? What is your plan, weirdo photographer? We're gonna pull in here to this little rest area so we can actually learn something. So this is the longest wooden bridge in the United States, and the longest two-span covered bridge in the world. I have no idea if you folks can read this, but maybe you're picking up on this person's name, Representative Merle Shot-Anus. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Shot-Anus. Well, thank you for Representative Merle Shot-Anus, because this bridge is pretty sweet. Alright, let's ride this thing the other way. Seriously, it is way too busy here today. This is ridiculous. How about you get the fuck out of the way? That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. It smells like timber and tar and cancer. Why is that person on the wrong side? Wow, that person is a fucking moron. I really hope that this camera was picking that up. Jesus Christ, you moron. Alright, well, we've completed that side quest. There's a lot more time in the day. Like, a lot. I got at least 3 more hours of light. I don't want to kill all of that riding on the motorcycle. I kind of do want to be back to get a fire going when there's a little bit of light. But I would like to go find a Maple Creemie and complete the next objective. We are now hunting Maple Creemies. Where are you, Maple Creemies? Come out, wherever you are. This is a fun little town. I think it's called Windsor. Seeing as that's the Cornish Windsor Bridge. I have come here a few times. I've stayed at Willigis multiple times. We also camped at Mount Scottney once and drove up to the top once. I might ride the bike up there tomorrow. That actually sounds like it could be a nice objective, nice side quest for Sunday. This is a quaint New England town. It's very Vermont. Look at how Vermont that is. It's just so Vermont. Alright. I know there's a place up here that has maple soft serve. I ate there a couple of years ago, and I very much enjoyed their food and their ice creams. It's a good thing I chose to camp somewhere where they've got nice bathrooms, because I'm gonna blow those motherfuckers up in the morning. Everyone is gonna hate me. Fraser's place. Let's go. If we can get our objectives done this early, I'm gonna feel so accomplished for the day. Let's go park in the shade. Well, that was a bust because Fraser's place is out of maple and black raspberry soft serve. The hunt continues. That sounds like hunt music, right? Alright, I'll stop now. Maybe I should make it harder on myself. And I should require it to be a gas station that sells Maple Creemies. I don't know, that just seems even more adventurous. I'm just gonna stick with, as soon as I find a Maple Creemie, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna eat it. Wow, holy shit, look at that. I want to camp out there. Oh, hey buddy, you having fun? Man, I want a Maple Creemie fucking bad right now. Fucking bad. Alright, this is gonna be our final attempt for the evening to find a Maple Creemie. Will we be successful? We will see. This place looks pretty fucking busy. Villagers Ice Cream and Restaurant. I'm gonna do this. I hope we're successful, because I am really craving a creemie right now. Like hardcore, but I would like to get back to camp before sundown. But I'd like to go hunker down, as old Steve Wallace would say. I got one. Alright, before it gets too dark, let's take a little walk through the campgrounds. As you can see, this is the Lone Wolfer campsite for the day. T9. I do find it comical when people put tents inside of a lean-to. Well, that concludes really the walkthrough of the campground, because there ain't much more to see other than the bathroom, and I ain't bringing you in with me, because that would be awkward. Alright, so we had a decent night's sleep. Little problem with my air mattress. Seems to be losing air. So at about 3 this morning I had to wake up and add a little air into it so it wasn't touching the ground. But yeah, it was enough sleep for me to be able to get going today. So let's break down Camp Wolfer and go find some breakfast.
out, folks.
Moto pumping. What a fucking twat.
So on the ride home from camping up in Vermont at Wilga State Park, I decided I was going to take another side quest and hit up the Vermont country store. It's funny how you always see wiener dogs in pairs. Always in pairs. Can I say hello?
They're both boys, though.
Both boys?
Yeah.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, you can say hi, just approach slow.
This
He's the one who
this
barks.
one is the barker.
He barks, but he doesn't mean anything. He just wants to say hi.
Oh, hi. I like to say hi too.
Alright, that concludes our side quest to the Vermont country store. I did not get a Maple Creemie because they do not open until 11. But I am going to finalize this by riding over the Vermont store Kissing Bridge. Well, that was fun. It's a cute little mill. But that's gonna do it, I think, for this here Vermont expedition 2022. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a big old thumbs up. If you don't, keep on trucking. And I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed, you should do it because it's free.